Alright everyone, let's wrap this one up. What was it? Late to the party? Late to the party. Last 3 maps. Don't know about the last 2, but this one's nice and easy for us, so let's just smash it, shall we? Ooh. Bam! It's still very weird not having any music. In fact, it's weird not having any sort of background noise at all, so I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's not even that hot, but it's just weird not having something. And obviously you guys can just hear the music, and that's all well and good, but it is a bit strange for me not being able to just, you know, hear the little monkey tunes, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm making sense, maybe not. Either way, I think I want my NG here. Maybe there. Better lineup. But yeah, let's do this. Surprisingly, not a bad day at work today. Not too shabby. It's come to my attention now that unfortunately my boss has stopped sort of getting me to be in a definitive sort of role at work. Like, it used to be that obviously my role, as I've said a few times now, was usually either box making or loading, and I was great at both of those. Like, only a week or 2 ago, while I was making boxes, we managed to hit 300 boxes per hour, which we hadn't hit since we moved to that warehouse, so that's pretty insane. And I was aiming for it as a goal for that day. I'm glad I hit it, but I don't think we'll hit it again if they don't put me back on box making. But yeah, it's very depressing because my job now makes me feel like I don't actually do any work, and I fucking hate that, right? Because the amount of times I've talked shit at work being like, look at this dumbass, they just walk around, they don't even fucking do anything. Like, look at what they're doing, and then I'll be like, look at them just moving a pallet ever so slightly. Who does that help? What does that accomplish, sort of thing? But now I'm in that role, where essentially my new job, I guess, instead of being designated one specifically for the whole day, is to just make sure everybody else's job is going well and is, you know, running smoothly. Which, you know, fair enough. But my my colleague, who is of the same rank as me, already does that. Right? I kind of figured that was her job. And then my job was to be like in a more direct role, you know, box making, loading, etc. And then I'd be the backup, you know. If she needed to leave the room or go to a meeting or anything like that, I'd take over. You know, someone would fill my position. I'd pick someone out to take over my position or my role. And then I'd take on her position of, like, you know, managing everyone, making sure everything's running smoothly and shit like that. But no, apparently now we're both doing that. And I don't know. It just means I run out of jobs that I give myself to do much faster because she's now doing half of them. Which is a little awkward. I need camo detection. Let's get that rolling, shall we? But yeah, so now I like half the time I'm just walking around being like, don't know what the fuck to do, don't know what the fuck to do. And it's not awkward per se, but I wish I had my designated role back, you know? She can be in charge of the floor and making sure everybody's doing well and flowing like water, I don't know. I just want to be one of the people that is just super reliable and capable of just doing their job without needing to ask them questions or, you know, I'd much rather not be in the role that I'm in at the moment. Which is a little bit awkward, but it's the truth. There you go. Chuck you right up there. And now Money City. But yeah, it's I should probably bring it up with my boss at some point because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. It's not great, you know? And it's not like I don't like being in the leadership role. I honestly don't mind it. You know, I'm definitely more introverted than I am extroverted, personally. Yeah, just like I can do it, and I will do it if it needs to be done. But I just don't know. Like, if she's not there and I'm taking that role on, I can smash it, right? I know exactly what to do. I know exactly when to do it, and I'll get it done. But when she is there, obviously, she's doing half of it, I'm doing half of it, and I don't know, we just run out of jobs so much faster. And typically, when you know you don't have anything left to do, sort of thing, you would just float and help people out wherever you see them sort of struggling, whether they, you know, ask for the help or not. You should be able to identify that as one of the leads. And no, I don't want to lose those lives. You should be able to identify that as one of the leads, and you know, be able to help or remedy it. Ah, we already lost him. Whatever. And I get that, and that's great. But she's much better at doing that than I am. And I'm definitely, like, I know this for a fact. She's said this to me many times. Like, she's just like, oh, I wish you were doing this job instead of this person. And I'm just like, yeah, I wish I was too. Funny that. There we go. That'll do it. Probably don't even need to do that, but hey, why not? A little bit of extra money. No, never mind, we don't even get that. That would be too kind. Way too kind. Instead, we just killed everything without that balloon trap, which I guess is a good thing. Defense is strong. But yeah, you know, decent day at work. A lot of the time I feel like I was walking around getting paid to do fuck all. Which, you know, most people would be like, oh nice, you got to do fucking nothing and got paid for it. I don't feel that way. I feel really fucking bad when I'm not like actively doing something or have a job in mind to accomplish, and I'm just walking around looking for shit to do. Nah, that's not me. Give me a job that I can do all day, and I'm happy. Give me a job that has like extra shit to do afterwards. Sure, why not? Why not? It'll keep me busy. I'm happy with that. But like, holy shit. Giving me the job of randomly making sure other jobs are running smoothly? Oof, no idea. Absolutely not. Not for me. Please don't do that. But yeah, otherwise today went pretty smoothly. Feel like I'm communicating better between people. You know, I'm getting to know other people from other departments. I'm getting to talk with them more, get to, you know, learn more about them, type of thing. And I think that's a good thing. I feel like I don't get that opportunity to do that very often. So it's nice when it arises. Oh, last round for the balloon trap to give us good money. Now it'll give us nothing. Jeez, that was loud. Sorry, everyone. Just set a reminder for one of the games that I play. Don't worry, all is well. Just a reminder to play, not a reminder to actually get up and do something super important. So all is well. All is well. What beast head should we get? I'm thinking maybe a big old bird. Big old bird. Put it back there. Sure, we'll get all the raptors. Raptor. Oh yeah, the raptor can pop heads, can't it? Interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah. At the end of the at the end of lunch, I should say, not at the end of the day. At the end of lunch, one of the people that I work with came up to me and was just like, "Hey," because usually, like, regardless of if it's, you know, on or off the clock, they'll come up to me if they don't know how to do something or the procedures are to follow type thing. And so one of my mates came up to me and was just like, "Hey, found these AirPods." I was like, "Yeah." It was just on the kitchen, on the lunchroom table. I was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Yeah, what do I do?" I'm just like, "Oh, well, I can pass them off to our sort of HR person and essentially just get them to hold on to it lost and found style until whoever they belong to comes along and claims them type thing." And so it's just like, oh, okay, cool. And so I just got handed some AirPods today, and I was told they were, I don't know what the fuck they are, because I don't use AirPods. I'm an Android user personally, but I was told they were like a Pro Max or something, or like Air Pro Max. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Anyway, they're a better version than the regular AirPod, I guess. And yeah, so I just passed them straight on to the lost and found person, essentially. And then sure enough, a few hours later, gets brought up in the chat. She's like, "Anybody seen my AirPods?" I was like, "Yep. Passed them to this person. You can pick them up whenever." And all was well. Okay, what actually is this map? Because I've never played before. Let's have a look. Does a little circle. Does a bigger circle. And does a little circle. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Little circle, big circle, little circle. Oh my god. This is a very nice map. I don't know where Moabs are gonna go, but from the looks of it so far, this is gonna be a very nice map. I don't see why this would necessarily be a problem. Of course, come to think of it though, there does seem to be a good chunk of the map that is underutilized. Does anyone not agree? You know, like there is a big waterfall and another one over here. Looks very much like you could oh, I don't know, send a Moab down that path. Just throwing it out there. Looks very Moabable. Very Moabable. Anyway, NG's down, we'll get Adora down, probably up here, front and center. I'm assuming this point is higher than this point. Right, so if I put like a Dartling gunner down here, it won't be able to shoot through this. Because it seems like they're at high. This one's at a higher elevation than this one. I guess there's only one way to find out, really. We'll test it. Come on, Adora. Bring it. On. There we go. Bang. I shouldn't have done that. Not. Wait, hold on. Please tell me I placed her around 14. Nice. So nice. We are back. Okay, much better. Stay the fuck away from us making more money with the balloon trap. Thank you. No offense, Adora, but we want money. We want money, we want it all, and we want it now. I'm telling you right now, if the Dartling Gunner can shoot from here all the way up to there, this map's fucking easy. Aha! I thought so. Okay, so up here, yeah. Up here seems to be the good lookout point. Maybe actually back here somewhere? Yeah, I think that would be better. So we're gonna set the target basically right up here. For now we'll move it off to the side. Oh my god, it's still hitting its shots. Stop hitting! Nah, it's fine. It's pretty inaccurate at the moment and we don't even have the balloon trap up and running, so... It's fine for it to swing wildly. But I mean, now we're gonna go for the balloon trap, so... Perhaps not soon after. Man, I had a really weird urge just now to watch Drake and Josh. Huh. Don't know where that came from. Whew. Man, I'm tired. I can't wait for tomorrow though. Tomorrow, though, will determine whether or not I'm officially not doing a specific job anymore, or if I'm doing just a general sort of like, oh, make sure everything is functional sort of job. I really hope it's not that. I really hope it's not the case, because usually on Saturdays, as I've probably mentioned, I'm typically the one that makes the boxes for Saturday, which is nice, you know. It gives me a break from the rest of the shit that I usually do, and lets me do something that I find quite fun and enjoyable, which I think is pretty damn great. So, hopefully, I'll be making boxes tomorrow. There is a part of me in my mind that says, oh, not anymore. You're not going to be able to do any job that you ever want to do ever anymore now. Because you've not been replaced. I haven't been replaced per se. But there are certainly people that can do loading and can do box making that aren't me, right? I can fully admit to that. We got a new guy trained on box making. I think today he's learned how to change the sticker roll, which is great. So he's more than qualified to do the box making job now. And we've got enough people that are able to load that for most days I'm not necessarily needed for loading. I still think a good chunk of my colleagues prefer me to load, just because there's typically less mistakes than average, but yeah, overall, I'm not the most vital role in the warehouse per se. And I feel like the whole reason why this has started is because our boss is going to be taking some time off. He's going to be taking like, what was it, 3 weeks off? 21 days. Technically 15 days in terms of working days off. So, you know, that makes it feel better at least. But still, it's going to be some hectic times, I think. Because, oh god, terrible timing. It's going to be some hectic times because my partner in crime at work has been delegated like so many fucking more jobs on top of what she already does. Whereas I just get like 2 more. Yeah, it really doesn't seem all that fair, and that's because it's not. But at the same time, I can't help it that she knows how to do more shit than I do. So, yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a shit show. Because usually we rely on our boss to do most of the jobs that we don't do. And you know, 9 times out of 10 if we have questions about something, then he's the one that we fall back on or go to. And he's just given us a list of people to contact that aren't him if we have specific issues with certain things. Which I'm not looking forward to. I'm also very tired. I think I mentioned that one. But yeah. Also, Cat of the confused kind. Stream will hopefully be Monday. Not that you've ever watched these videos. I feel like 9 times out of 10 you just leave a comment without even really watching. Which is all well and good, you know. I appreciate the feedback of, hey, when the fuck are you going to stream next? Although there would be much more spelling mistakes in there. Many more, sorry, not much more. But yeah, as much as I appreciate the feedback, I know you don't watch these videos to actually find out any sort of answer, so it's kind of funny. But for those who are wondering, that are watching, and, you know, has perhaps seen a stream of mine before, I don't know, bit of a wild guess if that's the case. I will be streaming again, hopefully, as of Monday, when I get new speakers. Bing, 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 and now we're looking pretty good. This guy on this rock. I feel like this map is sort of made for the Beast Handler, huh? It kind of looks prehistoric, ancient. Should we try and get a Beast Handler tier 5? That sounds like why is that song starting to play? Buddy. I don't know, man, I don't know. Merge. Come on, get more money. You know you want to. Here, merge. And one more, right? Yeah. Well, if I merge you now, technically there's 4 beasts merged in. But it wants a condor specific. I'm gonna go for the big one. The one that picks up life itself and dumps it further back than it was at the beginning. Jumping condor. I feel like 63 will just crush normally, and if we don't, then it is an easy fix. Oh yeah, there's the crushing. Crushing has begun. I do love that, how, despite how many towers we have, we've made sure that Balloon Trap is still getting a majority of the balloons. Like, the only tower that's sniping from the Balloon Trap right now is the Dartling Gunner that's used specifically to pop camo purples. That is the only thing taking a tiny amount of pops away from the balloon trap, which is just great. Ooh. Guy. Ooh, a guy. Powakai. Powakai? Powakai. Powakai. I don't know. One of those. Either way, big fucking bird. That's what I'm gonna call it. The old bird. Flipping the bird. God damn, why am I so tired? Drink some water to wake myself up. Not that that'll work. I usually drink a shitload of water before bed. So maybe it'll just tell my body that I'm ready to sleep. It's funny. One of my mates at work is a, well, he's got a degree in audio. So he knows all about speakers and he's really into music and stuff like that. Sorry about that. It's only a brief pause, so I'm not going to cut it out, because, holy crap, it's going to be a pain to edit this if I can't hear my own goddamn voice. Anyway, like I said, my mate's done a degree in audio, and so he's really into speakers, he's really into music, he's really into just listening to music, you know, spacing out, doing nothing, but just listening. So that's all well and good. He told me that his favourite speakers, or his dream speakers, the ones that he really wants to get, cost like $600,000. And I'm just like, oh cool, yeah, that's fucking cheap as, man. Yeah, go for it. Meanwhile, I told him about my speaker situation where I was like, yeah, my speakers just died on my PC, so I need to go out and get some new ones. And so he was just like, oh yeah, what type of speakers are you gonna get? And I was like, oh, probably just the same speakers as my as the ones that just broke. He's like, oh yeah, what type? And I was just like, oh yeah, they're just some like cheap Logitech ones. And he was just like, you fucking serious? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm serious. And he's like, man, I could send you a link to like some amazing fucking speakers. And I'm just like, yeah, but how much do they cost? Huh? How much do they cost? Because I was doing some research last night. And he was just like, man, they're pretty cheap. They're only like $300. And I'm just like, $300 fucking dollars? This shit cost me 80 and lasted me like 10 years. If I can get another 10 years out of another $80, I'm gonna be happy as shit. But goddamn, I'm not spending that much on speakers. Hell no. My last speakers that I had, oh my god. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, can you not pick up a ZOMG? That'd be a pretty disappointing tier 5, but no, I can. But yeah, he was just like going off at me because he's like, $80 speakers, Logitech, what? And I'm just like, yeah, they work and they suit my needs. The fuck else do I need? Nothing. But yeah, it's just amazing. Priceless reaction. Priceless. I kind of want you to be in the middle so that you can evenly shoot a fair distance on both sides. Because that stupid fire blocks projectiles like an asshole. I don't know where I'd want the balloon trap. Ooh, I didn't really think about that. Balloon trap, eh? Yep. I don't know. I'll hopefully figure something out. I guess if I've got NG this side, I'll have a Dora that side. So then balloon trap can go here, catch them at the start of this portal, Oh, actually, no. Oh, no, because I'd extend the range. But yeah, catch them at the start of this portal, probably. And then Adora can mess up all the other side balloons first. Yeah, this is going to be a more tricky map, I reckon. Double guns. Beautiful upgrade. And larger surface area. Classic. I really don't like this map. Like, it's not the worst map in the world, and I am getting used to it, like I said, but there are definitely better maps out there, and there are definitely maps that I would prefer more. This is not one of them. It's just awkward too, because anytime you try and set up like a long-range attacker, like a fucking Dartling gunner, like say you wanted to put him up here and aim him down the stairs, can't do that every other round. Stairs will not allow projectiles to go through it, and you're just like, well, fuck, okay. Then you try and set one up here, aim it down long ways against this little strip, nothing. Every other round gets cock-blocked again. Although I guess if you just have one on either way, you know? Have something pointing down the stairs and also have something pointing across here, at least one of them will be active at any given point in time. Which, honestly, would probably be good enough. I'm just trying to think, what other tier 5s can we go for that would really put the pressure on the balloons here. Thinking maybe a sentry. Sentry champion. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we have one here, I guess we could alternate it every round, but that seems really fucking tedious, doesn't it? Like, what I mean by that is if we just have it pointing down here for this round, and then the second it hits the next round, we just swap it to pointing where it is now. That could work well. I guess the main thing I'd be going for is laser beam of death. It doesn't have to be a very strong laser beam of death, just a laser beam of death. Okay, let's see how 27, 28, and 29 go. I imagine if we can handle 28, then 20, well, then 30 will be a piece of cake, but... Oh wow. Yeah, Adora's little shadow bolts thing just goes everywhere, eh? You throw it at one side, it ends up at the other. I like it. Goes everywhere you want it to, and sounds like an ad for a car business or something. Bloom, trap, bloom, trap, bloom, trap. I guess we put it here if it allows it. I don't really expect it to be a good location. I don't think it will catch much, but... Oh, never mind, it catches everything. Love it. Only problem is it's gonna be just collecting half the amount of balloons that it normally would. Which kinda sucks. But I guess every little counts, right? Purple balloons are a big weakness on the left-hand side at the moment. That's fine. Can make up for that. Maybe we just have one on the other side. For the Dartling gunners. Have them crisscross the beams. Is that death? No, that's not death. Certainly cutting it close. Kinda prefer to not cut it close with death. I think this is a fair outcome. You know? Have Dartling gunner either side, both pointing towards the middle. Instead of alternating the direction they're aiming, I just alternate but I just put the 2 on the 1. Okay, cool. That's pretty possible. If we can just move this really quickly to down here. Beautiful. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Die, 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 and money. Move you back now. Come on. There you go. Much better. Right. I don't want to get the laser beams for both of them just yet. I want to get like one of these, I would say. 220. Just for the camo bubbles. Literally just the one weakness at the moment. And I will set up our main NG boy over here. I want to see and confirm something now. Well, next round. I want to see if he can place sentries on the other side of the path if it's blocked by fire. Okay, it doesn't look like he can. I don't think that'll stop us very much. Well, those stupid purple bloods will. But, yeah, okay, that's cool. Cool, 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 cool. Money. Yeah. Oh, we could merge the paths. If we just do that, we can absolutely merge the paths. I think I do want a golden eagle. Minimum. I really don't care about going for a 5th tier beast handler anymore. We did it. I can put it in the thumbnail. That's all well and good. But let's be honest, they're fucking expensive and nowhere near as useful in the early game. So, instead of pouring, what is it, $28,000 into getting enough tier 4s to even see the tier 5 price tag, instead, I'm going to not do that at all. I'm just going to get tier 3 and then go to this Sentry champion who will absolutely hold the fuck his own. Which I think would be much better. Anyway. Am I happy with this setup for Moab killing? Not quite. I do want a laser beam of death, which I should probably get. But yeah, let's lock that well and truly as far over as we can. Ooh, why did 49 have to be an odd-numbered round? Oh, wait, it doesn't. Oh, okay, we might have good odds then. I don't know when the knights swap. It didn't swap from 49 to 50, but it did swap from 50 to 51. Does it just alternate? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Is it every 2 rounds? Maybe it's every 2 rounds. It's every 2 rounds. Cool. So 53 and 54 will be like this. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Yes! Okay. 63 will not have this flaming barrier if it is indeed splitting it 2 rounds each way. It'll have the barrier on the stairs, which is fine, because we're not aiming down the stairs. What kind of morons would we be if we were aiming down the stairs? Well, we'd probably be really good morons, because we'd have the high ground, but nevertheless, we don't need to aim down the stairs. We're good. We're good. Okay, so 55's going well. For now. Good, 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 good. I'm glad we have a good chunk of cash, because honestly, if we start losing, I don't know what the fuck I'd do. I don't know what we'd place, really, to save ourselves. At least it's a nice map in terms of, like, you got plenty of time to realize that you're fucked. Or at least if you've got the setup like I do, right? If you've got all your defense right at the top, handling pretty much everything, and then something slips through, you got so much time to hit the escape button. And make sure you get out of there before the loss occurs. Alright, let's see what 60 does for us. Anything good, anything bad? Probably bad. Oh yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Luckily, shitload of money. I did want to spend that on my Century Champion, honestly. Maybe I do it. Maybe I just sell that bozo and buy a Century Champion. I could do. I'd rather not. Let's see how we go. Fook it. Fook it. Let's see how we go. How many centuries from a Century Champion does it take to take down a BFB? Hopefully the answer is like 1, maybe 2. Oh, fuck yes, the answer is 1, maybe 2. Okay, lock you back on over here. Give you camera detection. Oh, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking so much better. Great tip for literally anyone playing this game. Never underestimate the power of selling some shit to buy some better shit. Yes, you may look at it and go, oh fuck, I wanted to keep all of those. But at the same time, if you get through to the next couple of rounds and the shit you were gonna potentially keep is trash, then why not just get rid of it anyway? Anyway, we're gonna sell our sentries here to actually afford or get through this round, which is pretty hilarious actually. Oh, fuck. So that sentry disappeared, and the next closest thing for me to click on was the Century Champion. Awkward. Right, let's do this again. Let's not pick a sentry that's already expiring. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Good save, team. Good save. Right. Don't you dare start to expire again. Okay, okay. I like it, I like it. 2 saves now, 2 saves. Come on, chuck a sentry down in a good location, please. I guess these 3 are decent locations, I just have to wait for the... Hey, we got them all. That 3rd one cleaned it up nicely. And that was just disappearing automatically, so even better. The only problem is, of course, if you're selling your DPS... Okay, okay, we've built it back up. We've built it back up. Phew! We're fine. We're fine. We only needed to sell it because that was round fucking 63. I'm glad my prediction was right with the fire not being up here and it being on the stairs. Glad we figured that out, otherwise we'd need another defense. Honestly. But, no, everything worked out. Sentries are kicking some ass. I need to keep a closer eye on them. Okay. And I do want to get my plasma accelerator back. Obviously, there's almost any time I sell any tower in this game, you know for a fact that if I genuinely didn't want to sell it, it means I'm gonna sell it, I'm gonna buy the upgrade for the thing that'll make us live longer, and then I'm gonna immediately try and buy back the thing I just sold. Jesus, happened again, sorry. Right. But yeah, I'm gonna immediately try and buy back the thing I just sold if I regret selling it. And 9 times out of 10, I probably do regret selling it. Because for the most part, it is nice to play a perfect game where you just sort of place everything. You don't need to sell anything. Because, you know, you are genuinely losing a bit of money when you're selling things in this game. And in theory, that's not perfect play. You know, perfect play is not hindering yourself in any way or backing down on your strategy to go for something else. You know, in theory, you don't want to lose any money whatsoever playing this game. You wouldn't sell anything whatsoever because you purchased it for more money than you would sell it for, unless it's a tower that generates money, in which case there's a bit of a wishy-washy grey area. But, yeah, I'm just immediately getting that shit right. I don't mess around, man. Oh my god, that cuts it so close. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's get a laser beam on this side. It really is just stuck in my head. Why can't I put a tower up on the banister? Locked in place. It's sort of like a continuation of this laser beam. If it gets blocked by here, then it just keeps going. You know, it doesn't actually get blocked because we've got a secondary backup laser beam behind it. 78's gonna suck. Well, I guess it won't suck as bad if we only have to sell like a couple of things, maybe. Let's see how we go at least. Please don't fucking die. Okay, yeah, we're good. Whew. You know, it's just a little bit on edge. I'm surprised we beat 76, honestly. I thought that would have slipped a few more threats through. We should be able to do this, actually. And get our ability back to do it again later, so... no problemo, really, in theory. I don't know if I usually talk about this, but like, do I at all bring up like my plans for the evening? I know I'll typically bring up like date night if I've had it, because usually I record after it. But yeah, usually I'll bring up date night if I've had it, but I don't often talk about what I will be doing for the night. Not that anyone cares, but hey, it's a talking point for me. And that is something I need sometimes. Because otherwise this video is just going to be filled with, at least what I can hear is deafeningly quiet silence. So, yeah. Also, I would like to, I'd like to do something interesting. At least interesting for me. Maybe it will be for you guys as well. There is a Pokemon in Pokemon Go called Annihilape, right? Evolution line of Mankey. So Mankey, it turns into Primeape, turns into Annihilape, right? Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I have best buddied my Annihilape in Pokemon Go. And typically when I do that, I remove their name of Annihilape or Mankey or whatever, and I give them a new name to signify that they're my buddy, they are unique, and just to give them a touch more personality to them, right? So I have nicknamed all of my best buddies various different things, based on various different, either pop culture references or just references to things in general, mainly things that I enjoy. And so I figured best place to ask, because I have indeed, I don't want to risk that. I know it's close and it looks good, but I don't want to risk it. I figured the best place to ask for an Annihilape name, because I've recently made Annihilape my best buddy, and so I'm looking to rename it to something else. Annihilape, by the way, if you don't know Pokemon whatsoever, Mankey, Primeape, Annihilape, Mankey, Monkey, Primeape, Ape, Annihilape. They're all monkeys or apes, right? And so I figured the best place to look for a name for my Annihilape would probably be here. And so if anyone does have any name ideas, either from this game, you know, if it's your favorite tower or your favorite upgrade, or, you know, something along those lines, if you want to look up pictures of Annihilape and give me a totally different name that you think would suit it better, rather than something from this game, you know, I'm very much open to suggestions in the comments. So if you're thinking, you know, you've got a fun name that might tickle my fancy. That makes it sound weird. I don't know why I said it that way. But yeah, if you think you've got a fun name idea in mind, then please let me know. I would like to hear it. Hey, there we go. Alright. Took a little bit of tweaking, but we got there. Okay, and now we can set these guys back to normal, because, let's face it, I can't really cross my mouse over the screen. I can't cut my mouse into two and have it in two separate places like that. And it's all this guy's fault. This guy would have done perfectly well if I had another one over here. I could just have it in the middle and it would extend fully both ways, but this guy gets cut off, which is unfortunate. But yeah, Annihilape is fighting and ghost type, I think. If you require any more context, or if you're thinking about naming it, or giving it a name, or recommending me a name. No, we were so close. There's a hidden ceramic in there. Fuck you. You totally would have killed me if I had a shitload more lives, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I can tank this. Nope. Would have got my ass beat. Giant condor, maybe. If I can pop you down to just a couple BFBs, maybe the giant condor will send you right the fuck back. Nice. Maybe not right the fuck back, but at least far enough back that you'd fuck off and, you know, get killed. Anyway, there we go. Odyssey complete. If you know a good name for an Annihilape in Pokemon Go, let me know. Screw you, Mortar. I brought one of you along because I felt bad for you, but I knew I'd never use you. Anyway. Yeah. If you've got any name ideas, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Anyway. Take care of yourselves. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Late to the Party, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.